Hey guys, welcome back. So I have got a get ready with me video for y'all today. On this look right here is what ended up kind of coming together. I have got a big box of like newer drugstore goodies. I just kind of like have been keeping them in this box. And I'm gonna be playing with some products, doing a look. I'm just enjoying doing this. And I really don't even check like what I've already included in videos and get ready with me's. I don't overthink it. I just have fun with makeup and just kind of keep this box and grab products to use and a look. And this is what I did. This is the look. So, if you're new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do get ready with me's, new at the drugstore, favorites, reviews, empties, just a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we are getting ready together today. Doing this look, playing with some newer drugstore goodies, so let's get to it. Okay, so let's jump on in. So I have my skincare and my SPF on, so I'm gonna start with this primer, the Maybelline Poreless Jelly. I like this. It's a good primer. Kind of a thicker gel, kind of a texture to it. A little bit seems to go a pretty long way with it. It's just like, I don't know, it's got a lot of structure to it in its formula. You know what I mean? You kind of saw it like as I was blending, you could see that little piece of it or whatever, but then it blends out really nicely. So it's like thicker, like a thicker sort of a formula. Okay, for foundation, I think I'm gonna do a little combo of these. I'm gonna use the Loreal Lumi Glow Tint. I think I'm gonna put this more on my cheeks and then this more on my forehead and T-zone, just because this is a little bit more long lasting. Like this one, I love the look of this one. And really, I mean, I get shiny with it, but the longevity of this kind of surprises me on my, I would say, normal combo oily skin. I'm definitely not dry, but I'm not super duper oily. But this is definitely like very glowy, but it's not as long lasting as this in a nutshell. So I'm gonna use more of this like in my T-zone just to get a little bit more wear time. Use a BK Beauty 106. So this is the L'Oreal. This is really pretty, and I mean, it is pretty glowy, but I just really like the look of this on the skin. It surprises me. Like I really thought it would be too glowy and I don't know, just not something I would love, but I like it a lot. It doesn't really stick to my nose. Well, I mean, most foundations kind of do this situation unless they're more of a long lasting kind of foundation. So I'll use more of this on my nose and then probably concealer too. I love how thin this formula is, this one. It's just a really nice thin formula. It kind of reminds me of like the Maybelline Fit Me with how thin that is. But I love it when it's a thin formula that doesn't sit on top of the skin. Like that just always surprises me, and I love that. This is just a good formula. That definitely stuck to my nose better, but now I'm kind of taking it off my nose as I blend more. I already say my battery is already blinking at me, so at some point I'm gonna have to change that, and it probably will cut me off in the middle of talking. I'm gonna use the Alter Ego eyeshadow primer. Okay, for brows, I'm gonna start with this, the NYX, what is this called? It looks like this. I love this pink and green packaging. It's so cute. Blade and Shade. And I have it in Cool Ash Brown. So I'm gonna start with a little bit of this. I do love this little tiny applicator. You can definitely get some, you know, good hair-like strokes with it. It's not my like favorite brow product. Like I don't think I'll, you know, use this every day, but I mean, I like it. I don't know why it's not my overall favorite brow product. I think I'm just faster at like an angled, you know, thicker kind of a brow. Like that's the It Cosmetics Brow Powerful. I'm just faster with those kind of products, but this definitely gives a lot more accuracy. Well, precision. I like this brow is always the interesting one because my brow hair is thicker right here. It's so weird. It's thicker right there than it is on this brow at that spot. So getting like the balance of just a little bit of hair's look in this area and then, you know, whatever. It's a weird brow situation. Okay, I think I'm gonna use a little bit of the Maybelline, I almost said McFluff. I don't know why that came in my head like it's a McChicken sandwich or something. Super Fluff. super fluff. I'm gonna use just a little bit of this. A little bit goes a long way with this product. I'm gonna take out my cute little Wet n Wild Cookie Monster mirror to be able to see better. The other was too complicated to try to hold. So, you get very little of this product. If you like a fluffy looking brow, I think this definitely gives it to you. It just, a little bit goes so far with this. And I was surprised to kind of figure out that blonde is really my best color, I think, because it's I would say a little bit deeper and cool toned than most blonde shades usually are. My battery died, and then it took me forever to get the little thing open to get the battery thing out to, anyway. I don't remember what I was saying, but I think I was saying that a lot of times blonde brow products are more almost like strawberry blonde, but this one I would say it's fairly like mid-tone, almost cool toned. Okay, well, I wouldn't say it's cool toned, but it works. It works for my brows in a nutshell is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm gonna use these two products from Essence for my eyes. You know what? Let's set my eyeshadow primer with a little bit of face powder. Just using the L'Oreal True Match powder, the True Match. Just gonna get a little bit of this. Set my eyeshadow primer. I usually lightly go over my brows too. I don't know why. I think it kind of softens them and maybe it helps set them a little bit more. I don't know. I just do it. Okay, I'm gonna use these two Essence. I think this comes in 3 different shades. I have these two. The matte liquid eyeshadow. I have, what is this? Toasty Temptation is this one, and then Lavender Love. So I'm gonna use a little combo of them. I'm gonna try to get both of the applicators in my hand and get a little bit of each one. This is gonna be interesting. How am I going to do this here? I'm like, how do I hold all the things and do this? Okay, so I think, well, but then I'm gonna mess it up. I'm gonna mix the colors. Let's just start with the purple, and then I will top it with this one, the Toasty Temptation color. I'm just gonna kind of build them up and whatever. I would say I'm using more of Toasty Temptation than I am the lavender shade. So a little bit more on the warm toned side. Okay, there's that. I like these. They're not like gonna be my go-to liquid shadows, I don't think, just because I don't really reach for liquid shadows a ton. I use powder shadows much more often, but I like those. I don't think they're a bad product at all. Okay, I'm gonna do just a little bit of powder shadows on top. This is Milani, what is this? Most Wanted palette in Partners in Crime. I'm gonna get, this is an old brush. I've had this for a long time, a Cosette D220. Just a smaller kind of crease brush. I'm gonna mostly get this one right here. Let's just use that. Let's just only use that one. And I'm just gonna go over the top, kind of blend up. And I just really like some sparkle on my lid. So I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Cream and Sugar little quad and just get a little bit of this for my lid, just because I just like a little bit of happy sparkle. I think it's pretty. I think it kind of opens up the eyes. So just a little bit of this. I'm not going over the top. I'm not using a setting spray or anything, but you can see this is, you know, like a pretty icy light shade. So you really don't even need any kind of setting spray for it to still be pretty light catching. I do have this. Do I want to use this? I'm debating. I do have this that I could use, the Maybelline Tattoo in Aurora Flip, but I think I just want like more of a brown eyeliner. So I think I'm gonna use, what am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna do this one, which is Revlon High Stakes. I love this liner. It's like a taupey, bronzy kind of color. It's really beautiful. Kind of lifting up at the edges just to kind of lift my eyes a little bit. Oh, this is such a pretty liner. And I love the formula on these too. Let's get a little bit of the other like brown shade that I have in it. Oh, where is it? It's the darker brown. It's this one. I don't remember what this one's called. Looks like this. What does that say? Oh, this is high stakes. The other one, oh, I think it's like under the radar maybe. I'm just gonna get a little bit of this one. This one's a pretty dark brown. Like it's, by itself, it's quite a bit more intense than the other one. So I usually like to layer them, but some days I use it by itself. Then mascara, I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Paradise Big Deal Mascara. So pretty. I love how this builds on itself. It does smudge on me for sure, up on my brow bone area, for sure, like quite a bit, but I just love how this looks on the lashes. I mean, so much length and volume, and it's so buildable. I mean, it gives you really pretty lashes just even first application. Like that's one quick application, but then you can build up so many coats with this, which as a mascara builder, like I use a lot of layers. I really like that about this mascara. I just wish it didn't smudge. I'm gonna let that kind of sit for a little bit and then I'll top it with some, probably CoverGirl Clump Crusher. And then when I apply the CoverGirl Clump Crusher, we'll get to it in a second. I'll seal it with something to kind of help with the smudging, but it still does it anyway. Okay, I'm gonna use the Essence Correct and Conceal Under Eye Brightening. And I have light and medium. Light is a little bit light for me. Medium is definitely deep for me, but I just kind of mix them. Like I use a little bit of this one. This one's kind of like a pink. Well, you can see it. It's a bright pink. Beautiful, really pretty. And then a little bit of the medium. This one's definitely more on the peachy side. I think I got too much product, but that's okay. We'll do some blending. This is a BK Beauty A506 brush. I love this brush. Just kind of like mix the colors together and then blend. You can definitely see that peachy shade. I use too much of the peachy shade. Too much. So let's wipe a little bit of the peachy shade off and have more of the light pink. So there is that. Some good color correcting. I like those. I think they're, you know, good for what they are. I'm going to, like, meaning they're more of a corrector versus like a true concealer. They have a little bit of coverage. I mean, you can see for sure, but they're not a concealer. So then I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the shade Fair. And I'm gonna put this kind of different areas on my face where I want a little bit more coverage. Let's put some on my nose too. Probably have some in my hair too, but I do not tie my hair back because it leaves marks in my hair and makes my hair so stringy. So I never do that, ever. This is an oldie but a goodie concealer. I love this. I mean, it is just kind of works on the under eyes, works on the face. You know, it's inexpensive, nice formula. It's like smooth looking. You can almost use it as like a foundation, you know, meaning like it's good for coverage, but it's good for under eyes. It's just good. So it's not a new product. It's just one that's been around for a while and is still amazing. Okay, to set, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Blur-Fection loose setting powder, and I have the light pink shade. I think it's like Brightening light pink or something like that. Ooh, do I have let's see, do I have a sponge in here? I think I do. It's probably behind all the things. Yeah, it's over here. I have so much in front of me. It's a mess. So I'm gonna get some of this on a little powder puff and put this right in my T-zone. I love a pinky powder. I love that they're kind of having their moment, because when it was all banana powders only and that was like the thing, that was never gonna work for me and my skin tone. So now I like that there's different options. There's still some yellow banana kind of powders out there, but then now there's quite a few pinky powders. It's so beautiful and smooth looking on the skin. This is a really nice powder. It is a little bit more on the matte side for sure, but I don't think it looks drying. I think it just, you know, looks kind of more matte. It's so pretty. I'm gonna set the rest of my face with just a little bit of L'Oreal True Match powder. My L'Oreal True Match. This is just a good, I don't know, pretty powder. It's just not overly matte, not overly glowy. It's just a good powder. Okay, now, what do I use that in? What color? In1 Light is what I have that in. I would say it could be a little bit more pinky to work like best for me. Okay, let's go ahead and seal, or try to seal, the mascara with some CoverGirl Clump Crusher. I'm also gonna put a little bit on my lower lashes, just a tiny bit. Kind of want to mostly keep the under eye like soft and not a lot happening there. As I'm very close to a mirror, I'm seeing, I do definitely think the color correcting looks better on this under eye than this one, and I think it's because I, you know, took away some of that peach on that eye, so I definitely think the pink, I definitely need more pink for sure for color correcting, and just in general, I'm more like neutral to cool toned. It's mainly right in here that it tends to, like right in that area is where it gets up on my brow bone, so I try to really kind of seal that area the most, but it still does it. But it just makes the lashes look so pretty. I still just love it. Okay, what do we want to do for face? I kind of don't want to use like a contour product. I guess I could use a little bit of this almost as a contour because it's got, you know, a little bit of like a peachiness to it. This is the Almay Color Care or something like that. Color and Care Tint Stick, and this is in 400. I think it's Nude Flush is the shade. So I'll do a little bit of this like as a contour-ish sort of product. Just put a little bit of this. I'm gonna go light-handed with it, or try to. Just kind of right in here. I think this will be really pretty for fall. This color on me personally, like this is, I don't think the most flattering color on me by itself, but I think for fall it'll be pretty because it's almost like a reddish terracotta, but it's not, it's more terracotta than red, if that makes sense. So I'm just getting a little bit of this. But these are pretty. They blend well. They're a pretty formula. Oh, I forgot about this. I could have used this as the contour, the contour shade. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Glow and Go, and I have it in Beachy Pink, I believe this is. But I'm gonna use the blush side. It's so pretty. This is beautiful. Let me show you on the lips too, just for fun. I love this shade on the lips. Like I usually pair it with something a little bit darker, you know, just because by itself it's a pretty light pink, but oh, it's so pretty. This has the butter bronzer scent to it, but this shade is just so beautiful. It's like a light, kind of slightly peachy pink, but on my lips it looks so cool toned. On my cheeks I feel like it looks a little bit different, but I love it. I love it on the cheeks. I love it on the lips. Isn't that so pretty? I think it's just such a beautiful shade. I really like the formula of it. It's gorgeous. I'm going to take my powder brush, just go along the edges for a little bit of added blending. Just like that. Okay, what do we want to do with the lips? Since I already have something on my lips. Oh, for fun, let's use this. The Milani Cheek Kiss Liquid Blush and Glow. I have it in Dulce Pink. And I'm just going to get a little bit of this on, what is this? This is a, oh, I don't even know. Moda Pro Glow Brush. Just put a little bit of this kind of on my cheeks as a glowy blush. I'm being very light-handed with it, just to give a little hint of glow. I feel like a lot of times my cheeks kind of have a glow to them, sort of no matter what products I use. I guess it's maybe my skincare, I don't know. But it usually seems to catch the light in that area, even when I don't like apply a glowy blush or highlighter. So there was already a little bit of glow going on, I think from products and then also from my skincare, but then also added a little bit of glow. Let's do another quick blend like this. Okay, lips. Oh, I'm very tempted. There's a lot of options. Kind of want to use a little bit more of this on my cheeks, just for fun. The Essence Baby Got Blush Lip and Cheek. This is the one that says Lip and Cheek. And this is in the Cherry Cherry Baby. Oh, these smell good. And this one is such a pretty color. It's a really beautiful, I have to be very light-handed with this one. It's like a red. It's just a beautiful kind of raspberry red. Just using a little hint of this. Just a little tiny hint. Kind of right in here. I was like, is my battery already beeping? No, it's something else. talking about like how long the file is or whatever. Okay, now let's wipe off that other color. Get some of that off. I just wanted to kind of show you that color. Let's use my foundation brush. Go over like that. Let's use this, the NYX Duck Plump in Pink Jection. Use some of this. Such a pretty pink shade. I really like this. It's like a rosy, neutral kind of pink. And then I'm gonna just kind of dot this. Violet. Isn't that color so beautiful? I love this. It's so pretty. I need to fix my lip line. It's like, oh, wait a minute. Hang on. It's not even. It's definitely a plumping liner, so it's got that kind of spicy feeling on the lips. I'm very tempted to leave it just like that. I think I'm gonna do a little hint of the NYX Lip IV Hydrating Gloss Serum in Berry Thirsty. Just gonna do a little dot or two of this. Yeah, just a little hint of that. Ooh, I like how this all came together. Okay, that's the finished makeup look. Hope that you guys really enjoyed getting ready with me today and playing with these products. Let me know down below what you were thinking about the newer drugstore goodies. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so let me know. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!